My name is Laurie Hughes McCormack and I'm a researcher with the Scottish Learning Disabilities Observatory at the University of Glasgow, working on a project about people with Down syndrome born in Scotland over a 25-year period. This project involved tracking all recorded live births of people with Down syndrome from 1990 through to 2015. We linked this information to health databases and identified how many children or young people died during this time. We also looked at the number of people with Down syndrome who were admitted to hospital during this time. The study found that 1,458 people were born with Down syndrome during the 25-year period, and there were more males than females. Of those born during this period, 6.6% of people with Down syndrome had died compared to 0.4% of people without Down syndrome. 78.5% of people with Down syndrome had been admitted to hospital at least once, compared to 52.1% of those without Down syndrome. The average hospital stay was 3.5 days for people with Down syndrome and 1.6 days for people without Down syndrome. These initial findings suggest that children and young people with Down syndrome have high hospital admission rates. Survival of people with Down syndrome is improving. Information on survival trends is important for families and for service planners because individuals with Down syndrome are more likely to die from preventable causes and still die much younger than the general population. At the Scottish Learning Disabilities Observatory, we will continue to examine data from this cohort study in order to understand the differences between children and young people with and without Down syndrome who died or were admitted to hospital over a 25-year period. Thank you.